encounter that I needed to share with you because it's a very powerful principle. So one of my coaching clients texted me right after our call, and he asked me a profound question I haven't heard in a while. How do I know, am I working on my way of being or am I just doing? And I told him something that really shocked him, surprised him. And I told him, you don't have a doing problem, you have a vision problem. See, if you're doing a lot of things because you're afraid to miss out, and you're afraid that you're not enough, you could tell because it's really random. There's a lot of doing. You're doing a lot for work, you're doing a lot for home, you're doing a lot for yourself. There's so much doing. And I could tell when people are trying to do so they can have, and then they'll become significant. They'll do more so they can have more, and they get exhausted because they never become enough. See, what we teach is what the Bible already says: you're already forgiven in Christ. You already are. You're already enough. So, as a great dad coming from your way of being, I'm already a great dad. What I do, great dads do. What I have that great dads have. Or, I'm already a great dad. What do I have that great dads have? Trust, relationship, time. Then what I do with it. But it comes from that you already are and you're not striving to become. And the only thing that clarify the two, the only thing that sets you apart, the only thing that keeps you straight and narrow and on the road is you have a clear vision. And vision doesn't mean your life purpose. It doesn't mean what you're going to do the rest of your life. Your vision is what you're committed to this season creating from where you're at. Your vision is this year, this next 6 months, sometimes 3 months, I'm committed to an X, Y, and Z. Look, we have a spontaneous training coming up for fathers and son. It's called the Forge Legacy. The Forge is coming up in August, end of August, August 22nd, something that weekend. And it's for brotherhood to come together saying, you can't do it alone. You get some things done, but doing the kingdom work gets done when you do it in community. And so you can have all these great experiences. It's training like we've never done before. It's based on a lot of shared experiences, fun, and connection that you can't do it alone. Yes, you're still going to find your vision. You're going to find your purpose. You can find all those deeper things we've done into other training like the rule. And you've seen those videos. But then Danny had a conversation with his son who said, hey, what about my friends? We're all graduating. We have never been led, find our vision, this and that. And it evolved from that to them coming with their fathers. And so it became a father and son Forge event, what we're calling Forge Legacy. That is in July, next month. So my vision could be in next month. All that to say, a 30-day target. But everything I'm doing, my faith, fitness, family, finance, and fun, is focusing on the next 30 days. And so I can say yes to things that help us accomplish the Forge Legacy, or it gives me the freedom to say no to the invitation to dinner with some friends. No to extra pickleball playing. No to my bike ride into the mountains. No to things that are not going to give me the results I want next 30 days for that short-term win. A vision can be that short. It doesn't have to be your life purpose. But how do I know I'm operating out of a vision that sets me free and gets me the results versus out of my way of doing so I can have and become? It's simple. Is your vision clear? It'll give you permission to say no. When you can't say no, you don't have a clear vision. You're doing, you're performing so you can have and then become. So really would encourage you to understand this principle. My client, when I exposed this to him, everything made sense. Until then, he was in this fog, like he's doing his best. And he's doing it in multiple domains. And that's wearing him out. How about stop doing so you can have and then become? Come from the way you already are, your way of being and your commitment for this season. And that gives you freedom. And how do you know you're doing that? It gives you the freedom to say no to distractions that won't get you the result you're committed to. All right, who's this? Marcos. Hi, brother. How you doing? All right. There should be a link to the 5-day challenge underneath. We're pretty much done with it. It's going to be messy. Click on it. I want to encourage you to click on it. We have put in 30 years of work in that 5-day challenge. You're going to see it's nothing like you ever had. Literally, it's a book. In 5 days, you're going to find the secret most men have been striving for. and you find it in the 5-day challenge. I won't tell you here. Go log on it. All right, have a great day. Just wanted to clarify his big question. My buddy's question was this. After a coaching session, he asked, how do I know if I'm operating from my way of being or I'm just doing? And the answer is very simple. Have a clear vision. Have a clear goal. Have a clear target for this season. And that will set you free to say no to distractions and yes to all those things will get you results. Then you'll be coming from your way of being and not just do. You'll be, do, then have. Be, have, and do. That's called grace salvation because you already are based on the grace and mercy of Christ. The other one, do, have, become, is work salvation. You're doing, so you can have, and then you'll become. But you'll never become because you can never have enough. And someone else is always doing more. You'll find out more of that in the 5-day challenge. Click below, join it. Let's start having a dialogue. Talk to you soon. Exit, exit, exit.